All right, let's get ready for yet another episode of Orioles Franchise. We got Charlie Morton on the mound, and I wish I could be excited about it. I really do. Because there was a time where I would have loved to have had Charlie Morton on this team, but that time was about 10 years ago. Maybe 5 years ago. Not now. I want to actually give you guys the score bug this time. Athletics pound the Dodgers. That's a little surprising. Look at the Pirates, 10 games over 500. All right, let's see if the Orioles can win games in a row. If they're capable of doing such things, I'd like to think that they are. Because they're a much better team than their record implies. How had they not moved Julian up in the lineup?
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball
Opened in 1992, the standard for what a beautiful ballpark is, Camden Yards. These storylines are not correct. Enrique Bradfield only hitting 174. That hurts my heart.
First pitch coming your way next.
Here's Charlie Morton.
And today on the hill, Charlie Morton.
He has not pitched badly,
but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
but he's been more.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Line drive. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything.
Sliced hard but foul. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Kowser takes the play, and there's one away.
Let's go, come on.
We have a lot for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli.
Observation time.
An offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. Runner! Run around the move. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul. And that's
Charlie Morton taking on Carlos Correa.
runner on the go again. This
Ball.
one in the dirt.
1-1.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
And that's going to be easy steal for Willie Castro.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way. And that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss.
But he's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base
Guides, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
protecting with strikes on it.
Holliday knocking that down probably prevents the runner from scoring from third.
Royce Lewis in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back. Tattooed and gone.
Lightning fast hands to be able to take that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Got him. A little bit of a rough start for Charlie Morton, giving up a 3-run shot here in the first inning. That puts the Orioles down early.
More than 100 career wins on the mound. He joined the team as a free agent. And that is downstairs. 1-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Eden Albert.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. But the Twins get a
Royce Lewis with a 3-run shot.
3-0. Back now at Oriole Park.
Puts the Orioles behind the 8 ball to start this game.
Now, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game.
And Gunnar Henderson on the first pitch gives the Orioles, or puts the Orioles, my apologies, gets one of those runs back for the Orioles. Goodbye, home run.
Absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the ability.
462
Great
feet.
extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever, more than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Bailey Ober.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside low. And it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Adley takes the walk, bringing the tying run up.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very pretty.
And now Jordan Westburg in the dirt.
No ball. 1 strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already.
If he wants to be a 2025 All-Star, he's going to have to pick up the pace a little bit.
1-1.
Away a little bit. Fastball is
that's a ball.
outside.
2-1.
Pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Fouls it off.
The pitch. Still 2-2. after
Fouls
the
it off
foul
again.
ball.
This time he strikes out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Rutschman leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
One
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
Let's go, Orioles.
Next
2-2.
offering way off the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Foul off the plate, they'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, left
We
fielder.
find out and take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Colton Cowser.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure
ball.
he does it. A little extra time and effort. And
Come on, Orioles.
he can be a huge difference maker
1-1.
when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
That
2-1.
one got close, and it's 2-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact.
27 and 28 now pitches in the first inning is not a good look.
And it remains 2-2.
29. This will be number 30.
Let's go, Tyler.
Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. New inning getting started. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Morton.
Ryan
to work.
Jeffers.
On the inside corner for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight
Morton
strikeouts.
gets a nice strike out of Jeffers. His third.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
Trevor
He's done a
Larnach.
great job making contact recently. Commanded a
Trevor
5-game hitting
Larnach.
streak with a knock in this one.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Larnach.
The next offering misses. And 1-1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. You see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And that one sliced foul. 1 out, bases empty.
Full count.
Make it 4 strikeouts.
Let's go.
Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Julien matched a homer in his last game. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So the batting order turns over. This is Willie Castro. And that drops in for a strike. To the right side. They get
Much better second inning for Charlie Morton.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Leading
Ready
off
to go
for the
for the
Orioles,
last half of the
right
inning.
fielder,
Into the box for Baltimore. Colton Cowser. There's the strike.
0-1.
He scored the game-winning walk-off run last night
0-2.
Oh.
on the Tyler O'Neill double.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. A quick work there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
1 down, base is empty. Swung on, belted.
No, that's foul.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Let's go. Come on, Mountie.
That one missed.
Full count.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Get on your horse. Over to first. He's out. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. The next to hit for the Orioles. And that's a little bit high. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 1 and 2.
1-2.
That's down and in. Still in the second. Already at 44 pitches. So some concern there.
Full
That's
count.
way high. And that's ball 3. This one in the air, center field. Buxton sizes this one up. He's got it.
Mullins flies out to deep center.
Back here in Baltimore.
Orioles can't cut into the 3-1 lead.
Jose Miranda. Swing and a miss.
Here's Jose Miranda, leading the club in batting average.
Skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Next offer down low and in the dirt. On the ground, Westbrook. Tosses to first.
Nice ground out.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
Now batting.
Reached on an
Morton
infield
is
single his first time.
Now pounding the strike zone.
Check swing, and he went. And that strike one. Correa, the former first overall pick for Puerto Rico. He blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. The shortstop takes the ball.
Morton.
That one ripped.
And Correa is going to get a double out of this.
The wall should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
A beautiful
there's 2 away.
Fielding play by Charlie Morton.
Next for Minnesota,
He's 0
right
for 1.
fielder Matt Wallner.
That's in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities.
That ball would have gotten through,
Still lock in,
would have scored the 4th run, but Morton made a beautiful stab.
For the 3rd out, so that'll do it.
And
so no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's going to be Jackson Holliday. Lifted in the air, right center field. Buxton sizing this one up.
Buxton runs it down.
And there's 1 down.
1 out.
So the lineup flips
Now
over. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one.
Henderson took the first pitch out of here.
Center field. Buxton settles underneath it.
And he almost did it again.
Out number 2.
But Buxton was there.
Sadly, Rutschman. He reached out to walk his first time. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 outs. That one lifted to left. Larnach moving under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Ober has settled down since that
Welcome back.
rough start to the
starting pitching so far this year. Just missed.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Pitch misses there. 2-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Morton got him.
Out for the 2nd time today.
Morton needs some run support.
Next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
Ball,
Jeffers
no strikes.
Measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And
Morton.
he hits a ground ball right side.
Nice play by Mountcastle over to Morton. Another out.
2 outs, bases
Now
empty.
batting,
Now
left fielder
Trevor Larnach. That one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That gets by him.
And then after making a Nice defensive play. Mountcastle whiffs on one, allowing the Twins to extend the inning.
Julian takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park. Down the third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
And that's going to be a double for Westberg
Into second easily with a leadoff double.
to lead off the fourth.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Larned hauls it in, and there's one away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm.
All O'Neal.
Tyler O'Neill, who drove in the walk-off run with a double.
No ball.
Over at second.
On what was a day off for
80%
him.
of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
In the dirt, but kept close. And at second. Just missed.
Good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat, you jog back to the dugout.
Come on, here we go.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Pops him up.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Colton
The
Kelly
Orioles are going to
getting
strand
ready to hit. Struck out
Westberg
swinging
at
his
second,
first
aren't they?
time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
No, they are not, as Colton Kelter gets into one. Onto Utah Street, 456 feet. And the Orioles have tied it up. Goodbye, home run.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
And the Orioles have over 900 feet of home runs.
More than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure
We said his timing was good yesterday.
that was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
If he can turn it around, this will be a big thing for the Orioles.
And a foul ball.
And all of a sudden, the momentum is shifting back on the side of the Orioles.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Fours in the inning coming on
Leading
this
off for
solo
Minnesota,
home
the
run.
designated
We're tied now with
hitter,
3
Willie
apiece.
Castro.
You're dialed into the show. Morton back to work.
Here's Willie Castro, top of the order.
Next on is in.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And
1-2.
that skips in the dirt. The other way.
Foul.
And foul ball. Foul ball
Morton
still 1-2 count.
battling.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed.
And this is the advantage of having a veteran pitcher on the
A
staff.
little bit low.
2 balls.
A young guy like Cade Povich may have folded after the first inning, but Morton knows it's not over just because of one run there. Morton has been through it. He's been through the good, the bad, and the ugly of baseball.
See it really well at eye level. I
No
can't
ball.
catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
One still has to wonder, with being 40 plus years old, how many
Ball.
bullets are left in that arm.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Line drive. And it's
If you enjoy what you're seeing, make sure you give a subscribe. It is free. You're going to get plenty of MLB The Show 25 content, Orioles Franchise, streaming and or doing videos for every game, so you won't miss a second of the action.
Runner goes. Line and a base hit into right. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a
And
line,
the Orioles almost
really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
throwing out of third.
Took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point,
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Miranda in to score. And it's an
Got him at third that time, but the Twins do take the lead, 4-3 on the RBI single.
Walner will hit next. There's a swing and a drive.
And it's more than likely going to become... No, it's not.
So
The Orioles caught a break with it going into the stands because it would have been 5-3.
That's off the mark. 1-0.
1 ball. No strikes.
Two in scoring position. We're at the top of the fifth.
struggled a little bit in this
2-0
one.
count.
A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job at this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Outside. That's ball 3.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're
That's a
making
ball.
pretty good
Take your base.
contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
So bases all loaded up. Bryan
Call it.
Baker, the next Twin up to hit.
No matter the result,
It's 0-1. Lewis.
this is going to be Morton's last batter,
At first,
as we have a series of lefties
that misses
2-1.
coming up.
2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. You got to find a way
And
to breathe.
Aiken is pretty much ready in the bullpen.
Here's a 2-2.
Got him.
The miss came out. Taking 7-3. We head to the bottom of the fifth and into the box for Baltimore. Cedric Mullins. That
Ball
misses off the
outside.
outside edge. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Brock Stewart getting loose out there. Cologne getting cranked up as well. Swinging a foul.
Fouls it off.
That's out of play. Foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That missed by a
2-2.
lot, and it's 2-2.
See, Cedric, you got to let that hit you.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of keeping that count up. 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And that's fouled off. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. close
No.
one doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next
That's
pitch
out.
is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
78 pitches for Bailey Ober.
And that's
Full
downstairs.
count.
And now it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside,
That's a ball.
and that is
Take the
ball
bait.
4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is right.
Pitching change here, Brock Stewart.
Brock,
Now
Still a
pitching
lot of
for
game
Minnesota.
left,
Stewart.
and this game could go either
Number
way. So
61.
who gave
a
up
big opportunity for him to get some
Stewart.
important
the
outs
double.
and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
that scored Cowser.
That's towards center. Buxton sizing it up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Rutschman.
0 for 1 with a walk.
Fought off foul. Two outs. Not
1-2.
close with that one, and the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one
2-2.
misses, and the count is 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Handles, throws the first. Rutschman retired.
Now pitching
We're
for
back,
the Orioles.
and they make a change to start the 6th. The
Number
new pitcher,
45.
Keegan Aiken.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take
Aiken.
deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Larnick stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball right side. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now for the Twins,
Keegan
Edouard
Aiken.
Julien. Clobber to right field. Way
God, I hate Edward Julian.
long.
For a pitcher, the odds are keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. Little chopper rolls foul. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Pitch
Ball
misses, and it's 1-2.
Ball.
And that one lifted in the air center field. And there's 2 away.
Edouard Julian has terrorized me.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. That's in
Yep.
there.
Julian.
0-1.
And I'm sure I'm pronouncing
Swing and
his
a miss, and that one missed by
first
a
name
ton.
incorrectly. Please don't correct me.
Got him looking. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. But the solo shot stretches their lead even. Bottom of the sixth inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. First
1-0.
pitch, not close. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Topa, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Duran warming up as well.
Hey.
And that is cut on and missed.
One ball,
And it's
one
1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ground ball, left side.
There we go. RBI single. Or I'm sorry, just a single, not an RBI single. What was I thinking?
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 0-2 in this one. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
You're the Orioles right now. This is, besides Gunnar Henderson, this is the guy you want up.
Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That was a sweeper, but it missed.
You gotta lean into that, Ryan.
And that's a little bit high. The count is filled up. Runner on the go. In there for strike three. Throw to second.
I'm gonna strike him out, throw him out, double play.
Double play, send the runner in that situation. Somebody moves out of position and your hitter puts the ball in play and you get a first and third situation. But unfortunately, strikeout, throw out, double play. Good job by the defense.
And delivers outside. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a
Started
check.
after
Did
the
he swing?
1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Foul ball.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis.
Here's Bryan Baker.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Fouled off. He was
Number
late.
43.
Baker measures 6 feet
Bryan
6 inches. He
Baker.
features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's the ball. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 3.
Go mode.
Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. 1 for 3. First off, bringing it just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but
2 ground outs at first base. Mountcastle's been busy over there.
Mountcastle takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And no one can get there.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up.
Well, we'll hold that thought.
Jeffers flies out deep to left
Twins
field.
wind up stranding one, and it remains 5-3.
Pitching for
We're back in a
Minnesota.
new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the
48.
seventh. Justin Topa.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high and it breaks a ton.
Here's Colton Cowher.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. It was so tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Inside, almost got it.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
5-3. Bottom of the seventh.
Full count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
1 for 6.
This to third. Throws to first in time.
Good arm-side run and sink on that pitch right
Now
there.
batting,
Got inside on it and
center
got him to
fielder,
bounce into that out.
Cedric
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric
Mullins.
Mullins. Fouled off to the right. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Outside with a breaking ball. Inside, almost got him. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Next offering is in the dirt.
Full count.
Come on.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Manager.
Now pitching
So they
for
bring on the
Minnesota.
veteran, Danny Coulombe.
Number
Danny
Missed
Coulombe.
yesterday, and we'll see him
Danny
once
Coulombe.
again. Rip, but it curls foul. The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
Colomb.
And that's down and away. With the tying run at the plate, you're the bottom of the 7th. Right side. And that is that. So the Twins ready to begin the inning. Stepping in, Trevor Larnach. Baker back to work.
No,
Just
down.
missed. And there's a strike.
Just not able to catch up to that
1 ball,
velocity.
1 strike.
And that one ripped to left. Puts it away from the out. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman Edouard Julien.
despise this man.
First pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the air, left field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. And now the DH, Willie Castro.
And the Orioles will have the top of the order in the bottom of the 8th. Let's see if they can break into this.
The new pitcher in the game.
They got to do it against Johan Duran.
20th appearance of
Now
the year.
pitching for Minnesota.
Now here is Gunnar
Number
Henderson.
59, Johan Duran.
Late swing, foul to the left.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that's off the
1-1.
inside edge. And it's 1-1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in and find a way to get on base.
Lays out, but can't squeeze it.
Oh.
Get it there in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. Now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rush. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yandy Diaz.
And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back. That's down. 1 hop off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you.
A nice double by Adley.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And
Tying run at the plate.
That's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 1-1. Batted on a line, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
These guys today are so
Now
great at
batting,
handling
the designated
it.
hitter,
High
Ryan.
speed.
here we go.
Turn that one around.
Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's the strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out
Nice
of this.
pitch by Duran as he is tiring.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You would really like to get both of these runs in.
The 0-2. And
1-2.
1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that's always the key to.
So they turn to their closer, Griffin Jax.
These are the spots
Now pitching
relievers
for
really
Minnesota.
make a name for themselves.
Number
Late
22.
and
Ooh.
close. There's not much
Griffin
margin
Jax.
for
No
error, but
ball.
at the same
1
time,
strike.
there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That misses.
1-1.
And the count even 1-1. And that is out of play.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98. But a
Come
really good
on.
pass at the ball.
Nope. Fouled it off.
2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Jeffers does a good job blocking the ball.
Outside
count.
low. And that's ball 3.
At this point in the game,
Calder would be next.
these 3 passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss. Out. Blew the express right. Back back here in Baltimore. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now Jose Miranda. And that's a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Popped in the air, left field. O'Neill makes a nice running catch. Now Correa up to hit.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. The pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Baker once again doing good work out of the bullpen.
Swing and that ball smashed.
Especially since he's saving the other arms.
Makes the grab and a couple of quick outs.
Here's Royce Lewis.
He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down.
Arguably the best player on this team when he's healthy, but he's very rarely ever healthy.
Pretty solid inning.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back. Bottom 9 and into the box from Baltimore. Colton Cowser. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. And that is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's Griffin Jacks looking for save number 15 already this year.
Now one miss. Next pitch
That's too
downstairs.
low.
And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And there's ball 4. And it'll bring the tying run to the plate.
And he issues the walk to start the ninth.
Pretty much gifted him first base with the quick free pass.
Next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses.
1-0.
Mountcastle has been much better against lefties this year than righties.
High fly ball out to center field. Buxton moves under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Cedric Mullen.
Center
Digs in
fielder.
now.
Cedric Mullen.
59-71.
Pitch hitter coming
the
up.
Orioles.
Heston
Number
Kjerstad.
13.
And this is a big at-bat coming through.
Kjerstad.
Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Ball,
That
no.
one inside. And
1
that
ball,
is
no
ball 1.
strike.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there.
He did it. He tied it up. Heston Kjerstad with a pitch hit 2-run shot.
And we have tie ball game. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy.
Let's go.
In our broadcast booth. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always
Straight away center field. Weren't sure if Buxton was going to have a play, but it was well over the wall.
Here is Jackson Holliday.
Come on.
And now the question becomes, do we go into extras, or can the Orioles walk it off?
That clips the corner.
trying to keep good
0-1.
speed off the bases.
Jax has been virtually untouchable.
Up the middle.
Base hit.
Base hit.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but He did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough.
And Rocco Baldelli is pulling
The
Griffin
manager out of the
Jacks.
dugout, and he'll make a move to the bull.
Pitching for
New pitcher
Minnesota.
now, Cole Sands.
Number
Here's
44.
Cole
Pounds the
Sands.
strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base and rarely gets in trouble.
Runner,
because
he's
of
going,
big
he's
passes.
going.
Runner takes off, pitching shot. In there. Time he's there. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Check swing,
Two
called
balls,
strike.
1 strike.
Let's go, Gunnar. Base hit. Holliday will score, and Gunnar Henderson walks it off in the bottom of the ninth.
This one's over, and the Orioles get a walk-off win, 6-5.
That is back-to-back walk-off wins for the Orioles.
Down 2 runs in the 9th inning. The odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a way to come up with some big hits. They scored 3 runs for the win. What an incredible way to finish this ball game.
This is the kind of thing that's going to turn this season around for the Orioles. Let's go.
The final here today. Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Some good, strong signs. Kjerstad. You love to see it. Holliday scores. Henderson and Baker giving a huge 3 innings. Orioles storm back to score 3 in the 9th off of one of the best closers in baseball. That right there, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, is Orioles magic at its best. And we will see you next time.